7 o'clock, we'll call the April 8th regular session to order. Would you call a roll? Clerk?
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes. First item is the approval of the minutes of March 25th work session.
I move we approve the minutes of the March 25th session.
Second.
Nichols,
Abstain.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Abstain.
Miller,
Yes. Next item are the regular session minutes of March 25th.
I move we approve the regular minutes of March 25th, 2019.
Second.
Nichols,
Abstain.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes. Item 4, Section A, our pay. Do you have the Brinks truck coming to haul all this?
It's my pleasure to present you each year with your salary, and we acknowledge your dedicated service, and it certainly is dedicated service, as you all know, because they get $1 a year for their service. So, Chris Miller?
Thank you. Party tonight.
Chairman Pro Tem.
Thank you.
Chris Williams.
Thanks, sir.
Dr. Shivers, council member. And we did council member. Vicky Chris, council member.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Mr. Slagle. I hope Roger, we didn't break the bank. I hope we can cover this. Withdrawal.
His frames are probably $1 plus tax.
Okay, the next item is the certification of general election results. We need a motion to approve these results, I believe.
Yes, Your Honor. We have two actual motions we'll need to make this evening. First is for the general municipal election for council member, and the election results you have here from Lisa Smith, clerk of Audrain County, identifying election results and verifying Christopher Williams as the winner. So we will need a motion of council to certify those results.
I move we certify the election results for council member Chris Williams.
I have a move.
I'm sorry.
So would you like
I'll
to
second it.
Nichols,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Can I vote for that since it's made a motion? All right, yes.
Miller,
Yes.
And the next motion we will need is to approve and certify the general municipal election for the question of should we adopt the capital improvement sales tax. And again, that was passed by 72%. And you have the results here certified by Lisa Smith, clerk of Audrain County.
I move we certify the sales tax results.
Second.
Nichols,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes. This time we have the oath of office.
That'd be me, I guess.
That's you.
You.
raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Christopher Williams,
I, Christopher Williams,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
and the Constitution of the State of Missouri,
and that I will faithfully demean myself
and I will faithfully demean myself
in the office of City Council
in the office of City Council
for the City of Mexico, Missouri,
for the City of Mexico, Missouri,
in which I was elected on the second day of April 2019.
for which I was elected on the second day of April of 2018. 19.
Yes, sir. Please sign here. I'll just sign too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next item is the election of the mayor and the chairman pro tem, and we turn this over to our city attorney, Mr. Leonardi.
What we have done in the past is first elect the mayor and then the mayor pro tem. And the past has been that we would require a motion and a second for each person nominated. And then we would call a roll call vote. You have to have 3 to be elected. And if we don't get that, I'm not going to go back through that. You know what it is. Okay. And then we would then go to the chairman pro tem, go through the same procedure. Okay. And if there's only one person nominated, I would ask then for a motion to be made to close the nominations. We would then do that and then vote. Okay. Questions? So, so we will open the floor for nominations for the office of mayor of the City of Mexico. Ms. Briggs.
I move that we elect Ayanna Shivers as mayor. I should say I move and I nominate.
Need a second.
I'll second it.
Okay, Mr. Miller seconds. Are there any other nominations?
I make a motion and I make Crystal Williams for mayor.
Okay. Is there a second? Are there any other nominations then? Okay. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll on the nomination of Ayanna Shivers to be the mayor of the City of Mexico?
Nichols,
Was there a second on, there wasn't a second on the other one?
There was not.
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Right. Very good. Thank you. Now for the office of Chairman Pro Tem.
I nominate Chris Williams.
Second.
Make a motion nomination cease.
Is there a second?
Second.
Would you please call the roll on the motion that nominations cease for the position of Chairman Pro Tem?
Yes.
Nichols,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So, Mayor Shivers, I turn the meeting over to you.
Okay.
You want to move down here?
We can stay here tonight. Won't upset anything. So now, council, are we ready for new business? Resolution Bill Number 2019-23. Mr. Slagle?
Yes, we have a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into agreement with the Miss Missouri Scholarship Pageant to provide tourism activities for the city of Mexico. The attached resolution authorizes in promoting the Miss Missouri Scholarship Pageant and the 2019 annual budget. We have a sum of $10,000 for their use in providing support. We've provided the same level for several years. Staff recommends council authorize the agreement and pass the attached resolution by title only.
Council, what's your pleasure?
I move for the reading of Bill Number 2019-23 by title only.
Second.
Nichols,
Yes.
Briggs,
Yes.
Shivers,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes. Bill Number 2019-23, a resolution authorizing the city manager to enter into an agreement with the Miss Missouri Scholarship Pageant Incorporated to provide tourism activities for the city of Mexico, Missouri. I move for passage of Bill Number 2019-23.
Second.
Mr. Williams, did you you second?
Yes.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Mr. Slagle, we're going to have bill number 2019-24 by title only. Could you give us some information on that?
Yes, we have a resolution authorizing the city manager to sign a lease agreement with ADS, which is an LLC, for sanitary sewer flow meters. To cover the details of this resolution, we will turn to Kenzie Russell.
As council may recall, we've entered into a contract with Horner and Schifrin to do a hydraulic model of our sanitary sewer collection system, along with a facility plan that includes the collection system and the plant. As part of that model, we need to monitor the flows in the collection system through a couple of rain periods and a dry period. To do that, we need 10 flow meters. The city currently owns 4, and so this is a lease agreement for 6 additional flow meters that match what the city has to collect that data. And ADS is the distributor and seller of the flow meters. They're out of the St. Louis area. Horner and Schifrin's evaluated what we have and what they are offering, and say that it'll collect the needed data on flows, velocities, surcharging in manholes, that sort of thing. We anticipate that we can get the necessary measurements over a 60-day period, perhaps less, and the cost for the 6 meters would total $12,600 for the 60-day period. Obviously, if we collect the data in a shorter period of time, we'd have a lesser cost. So we're recommending that the city manager be authorized to lease these meters.
What will the meters cost a piece?
$5,000 or $6,000, I believe.
Do you think we'll use them again?
With the 4 that we have, I think that's sufficient for these collect a lot of data. They're a heavier, larger unit, if you will. There are less expensive flow metering units that we can use to isolate I&I. If we get into a more extensive program with that particular technique. So I think the 4 that we have are sufficient. We might need to replace one of those or something in the future, but I believe what we have is sufficient.
How often do you use those for?
Pardon?
How often do you use the for?
Those are they're currently in the system. We collect the data. The northwest part of the city that we did the study on here over the last couple of years, we used them in that area. Back a number of years ago, when we did some extensive smoke testing through the southern end of town, we had the meters out and we're using them in that project as well.
What's the pleasure of the council?
Make a motion to read by title only bill number 2019-24.
Second.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Bill number 2019-24, a resolution authorizing the city manager to sign a lease agreement with ADS LLC for sanitary sewer flow meters. Move for passage of bill number 2019-24.
Second.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Bill Bill number 2019-25, a resolution authorizing the city manager to sign contract documents with Christensen Construction Company for the 2019 asphalt resurfacing project. We'll do it by reading by title only and passage. Mr. Slagle?
Yes, our annual street project for the asphalt portion of it, and we've taken the bids to cover the detail of the bids and the project. We will turn to Kenzie Russell. Oh, sorry, Drew Welford.
Earl handed this one and the next one.
Okay.
Good evening, Council. The first resolution here for our annual maintenance projects is for the annual asphalt work, resurfacing, I apologize. This is primarily on 2 streets in the city. It's going to cover Lakeview between Clark and Fairgrounds, well, a little before Fairgrounds, actually, and then also on North Jefferson Street, right over here from Love up to West Maple. I didn't mention this in the actual ordinance here, resolution, but it also should be noted that the numbers on this include work on Fairgrounds Park, where they will be placing an asphalt surface for a new parking lot over there. So we took bids for this, and we received a total of 4. The low bid was Christensen Construction Company, coming in at $133,958.40. They have done work with the city in the past, just a few years ago, actually. The engineer's estimate for this project was $163,302. So they came in well under budget for this project, and I'm glad to see that. They do and have done good work with the city. So at this point, we would recommend that council would proceed with reading by title only and passage of the attached resolution. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Where are we putting the parking lot and fairground?
Between the playground and the shelter to its west, if I have my directions correct, there'll be a parking lot that will go in there with an access road that will somewhat S-curve into it. I'd be happy to show you a plan later on.
Gravel road is now?
Where the road that runs past the shelter goes right towards the playground, it'll jog and go in there, so there's room for people using the shelter and the playground and the horseshoe pit in the building.
Thank you.
Council?
I move for reading of bill number 2019-25
Second.
by title only.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes. Bill number 2019-25, a resolution authorizing the city manager to sign contract documents with Christian Construction Company for the 2019 asphalt resurfacing project. I move for passage of bill number 2019-25.
Second.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Bill number 2019-26, a resolution authorizing the city manager to sign contract documents with Donaldson Excavation LLC for the 2019 concrete project. We'll be reading by title only. Mr. Slagle?
Yes, this is for the annual construction of the concrete portion of our summer maintenance program. And once again, to cover the bids and the details, we'll turn to Drew.
This resolution covers work along North Jefferson for the ADA curb ramps that will be adjacent to the newly resurfaced road, as well as a portion which is over off of the intersection of Missouri and Love, which was sort of a remainder from previous year. We took bids for this and obtained 4 of them, with Donaldson Excavating LLC being the low bid at $21,445.35. This is well below the engineer's estimate of $44,255. A review of this bid and even the previous bids for the asphalt project did occur, and Donaldson was contacted with this difference just to make sure everything was caught. At this time, he's very much aware of the extent and scope of the project, and we have a very good bid here, so we would recommend to proceed with reading by title only and passage of the attached resolution. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them.
Council?
I move for a reading of bill number 2019-26.
By title only.
Yep.
Second.
Did I say not tied? I left the title out.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Bill number 2019-26, a resolution authorizing the city manager to sign contract documents with Donaldson Excavation Company, LLC, for the 2019 concrete project. I move for passage.
Second.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Other business. Staff report about purchase and installation of valves for the wastewater treatment plant lift station. Mr. Slagle?
Kenzie Russell will cover the bids received for this project.
This is a maintenance and repair project out at the wastewater treatment plant. The intermediate lift station there has had a check valve fail and needs to be replaced. And because it is a critical thing for us in terms of maintaining design flow, and all through the plant, we solicited the bids directly from the vendors. J. Lewis Crum Corporation gave us the lowest bid. You can see that the bids are very close to each other. Crum has done work at the plant for us. The check valve is a 12-inch check valve. That's the largest part of the expense here. And we would request and recommend the approval of this purchase and installation.
Any questions?
I move for the purchase installation of valves for the wastewater treatment plant lift station.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Okay, it's time to pay the claims.
Motion to pay the claim.
Second.
Nichols?
Yes.
Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Okay. At this time, we have comments from our councils, starting with Ms. Briggs.
Did we get? Yeah, I go first. I guess I'm at the end. Yeah, first of all, I'd like to thank Chris Miller for his service as mayor. Chris, I've served some years with you on the school board, and that was a little more trying than this, actually. But you've done a terrific job, and I know we're all grateful for it. I know the city thanks you. But now you have a little more time, and maybe you can enjoy things. I hope you have a better year than you had this year.
We don't fall down again.
Yeah, don't fall down. Don't have any more snow collapse your building or whatever. But anyway, thank you. And looking forward to serving the rest of the time with you on the council.
Chris?
Let's have two things. One is I'd like to thank you guys for talking to the people on Jackson. Y'all were on that real quick after the last meeting, so I appreciate that. And second is just like to thank everybody for the re-election. You never know what's going to happen, so I appreciate everybody's support, and that's all I got.
Thanks for putting up with me for 2 years. I'm looking forward to sitting in all the other seats and not talking so much.
I'm glad finally you're of age when you got your office.
Well,
Chris did do a great job. Very
Vicky.
proud to have him up here. Now, I do want to clarify that when someone nominates somebody for an office and then somebody nominates somebody else, there's nothing to do with the qualifications of anybody. But that's in the minutes. Thank you, Mayor. That wasn't sucking up, huh?
Steve, I know you are.
We had another Arbor Day come and went, and it was very well attended by a lot of school kids. Chad did an excellent job. People don't know how good a job Chad did out there, but excellent. Thank you, Chad. Yes.
Mr. Slagle?
I have nothing else this time, Your Honor.
Well, first I want to say, Chris, don't think that you're out of it too easily, because I'm going to have to be calling you and getting advice every once in a while on what I need to be doing and how to conduct it, do everything.
And we talk.
Charge for that time.
So thank you for everything. And I must say, this is the first time I'm actually speechless. So thank you for nominating me to serve as mayor for this year, for this wonderful city. I'm excited. Nothing else at this time. Do we have any comments from the public? It's open. If no one is coming forth, I need to know, how about that? I need someone to move to be adjourned.
That's you.
Oh, I move that we be adjourned.
Second, yeah. I second. Everybody second.
See, already.
Nichols? Yes. Briggs?
Yes.
Shivers?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Adjourn.